Ditching his favourite grey t-shirts for a suit, this was a polished Facebook CEO with a performance to match. Mark Zuckerberg apologised for the massive data breach that impacted 87 million users worldwide.
We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake, and I'm sorry.
But the importance of this appearance was not lost on one senator.
This should be a wake-up call for the tech community. We want to hear more, without delay, about what Facebook and other companies plan to do to take greater responsibility for what happens on their platforms.
The core issue was summed up with one question from Democrat Dick Durbin.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
Mark Zuckerberg was called in front of the Senate after it was discovered millions of users' data was improperly obtained by a UK-based political consultancy, Cambridge Analytica. They used that information to target ads to help Donald Trump's presidential campaign and the Brexit referendum in the UK. The Facebook founder says steps will be taken to ensure such a data breach can never happen again. But one senator asked if he was ready to follow through on that promise.
I believe you have all the talent. My question is whether you have all the will to help us solve this problem.
Yes, Senator.
Do you believe the European regulations should be applied here in the U.S.?
Regardless of whether we implement the exact same regulation, I would guess that it would be somewhat different because we have somewhat different sensibilities.
Perhaps the most contentious exchange came when Republican Ted Cruz accused Facebook of political bias.
Are you aware of any ad or page that has been taken down from Planned Parenthood?
Senator, I'm not, but let me just...
How about moveon.org?
Sorry?
How about moveon.org?
I'm not specifically aware of those.
How about
cases.
any Democratic candidate for office?
I'm not specifically aware. I mean, I'm not sure.
Mark Zuckerberg revealed Facebook is looking into potential Russian links to the Cambridge Analytica breach, and also that the company has cooperated with Special Counsel Robert Mueller, who's investigating possible collusion between the Russians and Donald Trump's presidential campaign. Mark Zuckerberg spent the weekend preparing for this appearance, and it showed. He'll now face members from the US House at a separate hearing on Wednesday, with the threat of greater regulation for the entire tech industry standing on the other side of that performance. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, on Capitol Hill.